Mrs. Kundra for IELTS Without Effort, and I'm an ex-IELTS examiner. See, today I'll be doing this real exam question that came today on 29th October in the morning slot. So let's dive into it. And the question was, some people think that the best way to reduce the time spent in traveling to work is to replace the parks and the gardens close to the city center with apartment buildings, residential buildings for commuters. Here commuters are those who are going for where? For their work or anywhere. But others disagree. Now there may be some people who disagree with this. Discuss both views and give your opinion. So you have to discuss both views. You have not to discuss just one point. You have not to reduce it to an agree disagree essay. Now the introduction. See carefully. A controversy arises, means a debate will arise when some argue converting the parks and the gardens in the city centers to residential apartments. I have paraphrased that. Would be a wise idea. It's a good idea to save the time of employees who travel to work. So it will save the time of the employees who are traveling to work. I would stand with means I would support those who oppose this idea. That means I would not want that the parks and the gardens to be converted into a concrete jungle, right? So this is what I am supporting, and this is very good with those who oppose this idea. See, this is very cleverly, you don't have to repeat what is being said before. Now coming to the body paragraph 1. See, the reason behind this proposal might be because they feel that the parks and the gardens and other historical buildings are locations where vertical buildings can be erected. See, the people, those who are opposing your opinion or my opinion that there should be skyscrapers or sky-rise buildings that can be erected there, which can shelter or which can provide residence to a sizable proportion of people. That means a sizable populace or people can live there, and when these are given accommodation slots for those who travel to work. So when these buildings are given for accommodation to people, those who travel to work, they could save both time as well as money. So as well as again is a connector. The employers can also find employees who can work overtime because they will be living near the office space. If this happens, finally, comma, it eases the traffic congestion. Naturally, the traffic would be less on the roads during the peak hours, or you can say during the office hours, and cuts down the air pollution rate. So in this paragraph I have discussed one view that the parks should be replaced by the buildings, right? So this is one side, and now I am going to the second side of the opinion. See, on the contrary, that means the examiner is very clear that I have started my second side. The opponents of this move point at the risk of making the city center more crowded and suffocated, because lot of people were there. Naturally, when you are going to replace the parks and the open spaces with buildings, it is going to be crowded and suffocated. To be precise, again this is a connector, when these frequently commuting employees are stationed close, so this is a very good word, not live, I have replaced lived with station, close to the cities, okay. So, close to the city centers, more facilities are required for them. Naturally, you will require more shopping complexes, more other facilities, entertainment and others. This is not only a economic liability, so it would become a economic liability for the city authorities, but also a social responsibility. Naturally, the social responsibility will also increase when gardens and parks, the only available spaces, okay, for the city dwellers to breathe fresh air, disappear. So, they are going to disappear. They would be more suffocated, I mean they would not feel very good about it, and this might have serious consequences, or you can say may have detrimental ramifications on their mental and physical health as well, okay, or in conjunction with their mental and physical health. You can use that also, okay. This is an extempo. Now, next I have the body paragraph 3. In my opinion, with the advancement of technology, more people are working online from their own homes when compared to the past, and I see this is a better solution than what is suggested. So, what was suggested in the question, that the parks should be done away with. So, this is your opinion being made very clear in the part 3. So, your task response will be very good here, right? Okay. And the conclusion, to conclude, the idea of replacing the garden and the parks or open spaces, you can say, in city centers to accommodate employees who frequently travel in and out of the city, so instead of commuting, appears to be beneficial in multiple ways. So, it is beneficial. However, this is your opinion, when advanced technology is there to tackle the issue, it is better not to change the present ambience of the city. So, I am linking this with my opinion that I gave it on the in the third paragraph very clearly. And then I am an ex-IELTS examiner, and if you require any assistance, please be free to contact me, and of course you can call me on this number. And please, if you have liked this, kindly subscribe and give a thumbs up to my video. Thank you all of you.